We appreciate your opinion. I mean, we definitely do. We can't hate you for your opinion. It's your God-given right. But I just got a couple questions about it. All right, for one, the election is not important to us. Not in this case. There's somebody killed, shot down, and recorded on video camera. So the election, please leave the election out of it. We don't care about that. The video was labeled a shooting. I know you're trying to throw that narrative out there about a lynching. I never heard anyone calling it that, so therefore that's inaccurate information. Lynching stats. So I didn't even know they recorded lynching stats. But obviously they do, and they've been recording it since the 1800s. And if you look at this situation, when they say modern day lynching, of course it's going to be a shooting, so please don't play with our intelligence. So that lets you know there also that they have been recording these types of murders for a while. Statements that you said pertaining to LeBron's tweets, not important in this case. Yeah, he's allowed to commentate just like you, so they're not important. Jogging in khakis does not make you a suspect. In other words, okay, because I'm jogging in khakis in a neighborhood that's quiet, I'm a suspect. No, that wasn't the case, because it was a black man jogging in khakis. Even though the media spun it as an avid jogger, we don't care about that. The point is, he was jogging in khakis, and that automatically, and he was black, and it automatically made him a suspect. People call 911 before they murder people. Do you remember George Zimmerman? He was on the phone with dispatchers before he killed Trayvon Martin. So what kind of activist are you if you can say that and forget all this stuff? Trespassing is illegal. It is. However, he only remained on the property for a couple of minutes before exiting the property. On top of that, he left with no property. So, what crime was being committed? I don't understand. I don't understand how that is a crime. And the reports from the testimony from the suspects only say self-defense. They don't say anything about citizen arrest. So the media is playing it probably on both sides. So if that's the case, then why are you defending the suspects? You're defending a man with a shotgun in his hand, saying that he was scared. Yeah, so was Ahmaud. He was very scared. You ever heard of fight or flight theory? People fight for their lives. So you're making it seem like it's not normal to fight for your life. When you show your support towards the family is very demeaning. I wouldn't even say you showed any support to the family. You're pretty much just putting the family member in a box, dealing with his criminal history. That has nothing to do with him being shot in broad daylight. He stole nothing. He was unarmed. So therefore, I don't want to hear anything about his criminal history. If he was caught in the act of doing something, somebody called the cops and he was arrested, that's okay. That was not the case here. You said when you're talking about the support of the Arbery family, because supporters was coming up with I run with Ahmaud shirts. That the way you said it, the tone you used, it just showed a lack of empathy, a lack of emotional intelligence, a lack of sympathy for this family, and they're black. So if you're out here saying that you're out here to help the black family, well, go dig into this case and really figure out what's going on before you start talking. You said, then we riot. All races riot. all races riot. The Libyan citizens killed their president. They killed Gaddafi for their purpose. That was a riot that turned into a war. So stop it. Then you use the 2 Jewish events that were 2 isolated events performed by black people, yes, but they're from a religious group, a religious sect. This wasn't no normal everyday thing that happens. So definitely you cannot use those 2 rare events and compare them to something that happens every other month. I mean, all murder is bad for all races, and it shouldn't be used for a political agenda at all. However, there's a family mourning right now, and they lost their family member unreasonably. And for you to smile and use big words while this family's crying, trying to figure out why and trying to get some justice just so you can get some views and be back in the media. How is that helping the black community? How is that helping the black community? In my opinion, you are allowed to give your opinion, but your opinion, it really doesn't make sense, and it's definitely speaking to your political agenda. So overall, people, this rhetoric is very poisonous. Everybody is entitled to their opinion, but when it sounds as dangerous as this, take a seat back and really listen to what she's saying, because she's just using big words such as perpetuate to perpetuate her agenda. Only person can stop this is God. Not a Democrat, not a Republican, not a regular man on the street. Only person that can stop this is God. Until we understand that as a nation, we're going to be doomed to repeat this over and over again. Look, it's your host, Aunt G. This is the Underrated Podcast. I just had to speak on it, man. Y'all have a good day.